Minecraft Dungeons is free with PlayStation Plus regular this month, and my friend Altie and I spent about 4 hours completing it, as in getting to the end of the game and beating the last boss and getting a trophy that said we completed it. Now let's not do adventure things. Let's go back to regular difficulty. And it's just an incredibly tepid game. The most mediocre of mediocre. That it's like a definition of a 5 out of 10. Because for the most part, what you do is you walk forward and you hold X, and you murder things. And sometimes you can press R2 because you've got a bow, and you'll murder things from far away. For the most part, walking forward and holding X will do the job. Occasionally there'll be some slightly more dangerous enemies, or like a big group of them, and then I'll be like, I should press one of the other buttons I've got. I can press circle for some lightning, or I can just hold X, and you just walk forward and do that for about 4 hours and you beat the game. You unlock a harder difficulty where you can do the same thing. Now, I know what you're saying. If the game is simple enough where you can walk forward and just hold X, you should turn the difficulty up and get better rewards, right? Well, the thing with that is that the way the game handles your loot drops is really bad. Like, compared to something like Outriders, which I was playing a lot over the last couple weeks because it was also PM+, the way that it handles difficulty sucks. Like, if you go to a level here, you can pop up your difficulty, and you've got 1.4 times difficulty, 1.8 times difficulty, and your gear and artifact power goes up with the maximum cap. So my character currently has 21 power, and is level 22. And your power is basically just based on the items you have equipped, because as you can see, the majority of my items are dropping at level 19 and 20. So if I go into a level, like the redstone mines, and I put it onto adventure difficulty, my gear drops can be, it can be 10 times as difficult as it normally is, and my gear can still drop at level 18. It might drop at level 48, it might drop at level 18, it might drop anywhere in between to kind of get your power to go up. But when we played our first session, we were bumping the difficulty up to the max to get level up faster, get better gear, get more interesting gear, and nothing was dropping. And we were having a hard time killing mobs and getting killed in one hit and not having any fun at all. So we dropped the difficulty back down to the default difficulty that is recommended on the easiest difficulty is normal, where it's normal difficulty description with a bit lower power level, and we started getting better gear immediately. Like, it just feels unbalanced. And then the stuff you get in gear drops is just... I was lucky enough to find some stuff that all has soul gathering things, so like I can have a unibeam, which is kind of fun, and wipes out things pretty fast. Or I can have a big explosion to save myself if things get close. But apart from using unibeam on big crowds, I didn't really bother. I mostly just walked forward and hit X because we were playing on the easiest difficulty. And you need those abilities on higher difficulties, but you're dependent on loot drops to get them to be interesting, because there's no character classes. Like, I could never imagine starting a new character in this, because there'd be absolutely no reason to. Like, there's no attribute trees, no skill trees. The only thing you have that's random or changes between me and my character and someone else's is the enchantments on gear, where like you can choose one of 3 different things to be on here. But they're all just lame. Like, just bad. Like, a 20% chance to summon a bee goes up to 40%. And like, considering the number of things you're murdering actually end up triggering quite a lot, but it just sounds terrible. Where it's like, yeah, your weapon, which is currently dealing 47 to 70 damage, like, I have it maxed out and it does 24 damage of lightning to things around me. So I can do about 50% of my damage to a nearby enemy sometimes. Like, it's visually striking, but it's just not actually effective or interesting when you go up to the higher difficulty levels, and it's not enough damage to keep up with those until you get better gear. Which of course you might not get at all, because it's just going to drop stuff at level 18 for you. I don't know. it's, I get that it's a Diablo, like it's aimed for kids, but it doesn't have to mean it has to feel this mediocre. I can't even recommend playing it for fun, because we didn't really have any. You know, the most fun we had was when we got murdered by an insta-kill boss, the boss attack for the end of the game, and we laughed at our old ineptitude to get murdered by us. Otherwise, we were just bored for 4 hours till we beat it, and no interest in playing anymore. Thanks for watching.